24 CPR 041511, estate of William Schenkel. So you're going to have to conduct all testimony from the table in order for the video to see you and for your audio to be picked up. Make sure the mic is turned on. Well, you'll see a button at the base of the mic. The light will turn green when it's on.
Yes. Just right in the middle.
Yeah,
That's
well,
good.
I would point it.
More to me.
I would, yeah, just in the middle. Let's see. If it
Kind of.
works.
All right. Right. Okay.
All right. The witness would raise her, let's see both witnesses to swear in first. Ms. Lathan, if you would turn your video on, please. Ms. Lathan, if you turn your video on, please.
Okay, I'm trying. I think it's on. It's supposed to be on.
All I see is a picture of a camera with a line through it.
Yeah, me too. Hold on one moment. Hmm.
Go down to the bottom of your screen and click that little camera that says video.
Yeah, I'm done. That there's no line on it, but hold on. Trying to see what else I can do.
There's a little thing that says, if you click on the little arrow, it says document camera, HP True Vision HD camera.
Great.
Blur my background, choose a virtual background video settings. Mine is checked where it says HP True Vision HD camera.
Okay, yeah, mine is checked as well. I may have to use another.
Go to the document. Oh, you don't have do you have a document camera on there?
No, ma'am, I don't think so. Hold on. Recording to sign in.
Sometimes there's a little slide. At the
True. I don't think it's this situation
You
though,
don't think
because
so?
there's usually it'd just be solid black if that's the case.
Oh, okay.
She's at school.
She's at the school. Hopefully she's not blocked. She's a school teacher. Can she use her phone? I don't know if the court allows phones.
It has to be via
A computer.
computer and I have to be able to see her. Those are my requirements.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll go to another video. Another computer.
Okay, that's fine, Ms. Lathan. What we're going to do is we're going to come right back to you. We're going to go move on to the next case. Okay? We'll come
Okay.
right back. Let her go ahead and reconnect on another computer.
Okay.
All right?
Well,
Let's go ahead. Ms. Pierre, we're going to pull you back into the waiting room. Oh. All right, then. Cause number 23 CPR 039289, estate of Diane C. Bryan. Morning.
I have one witness.
Yeah, y'all can all come on up here. Just grab seats. No, at the tables, please. Yeah, you have to do it at the tables.
Your Honor, I have one witness on Zoom and one in person. And Mr. Pendleton, I think you have one. We have two. Two on Zoom. You might have one.
Two on, who do you see, Annie?
Yes, that's my witness.
So I have two witnesses on Zoom, Cheryl Lewis and Vera Koziski. That's it. Is that correct?
We're expecting a Christine, Bado Rocco. She ever checked in? I
No.
spoke to her this morning at 9. She said she would, or was.
No, I was given Cheryl with this Peggy Kane and Vera Pacific as the.
That is correct, Your Honor. We've got Vera has the decedent's family history, Cheryl Lewis for the sister of the decedent, her family history, and Peggy Kane to wrap it all up.
Yes, Your Honor, and she's here in person.
Okay, that's fine. All witnesses who are going to testify in person will have to do it from the table with the mic. Make sure the microphone's on as well, Counselor. There's
Yes,
a button at the base that your light will turn green when it's on. Okay. Do you want to text your witness that, and who is this, what is this witness for?
She was a neighbor in California that could testify as to Brian's children and.
Have you spoken to this witness?
Yeah.
The ad litem.
Last year.
Maybe a year ago. We kind of narrowed them down to
To just these three that I've got,
solve. We have an expert just to,
just in case. Do we need this witness?
No, Judge, I don't.
not unless you can't get Vera on. I mean, if Vera pops in, Vera's perfect.
Well, I've got Vera, would you turn your video on, please? Cheryl as well.
Video, start video.
Okay, all right. Looks like everybody. Okay, then let's proceed without her. And if for some reason something comes up, we'll pause and you can text your witness and try to get her on. Okay. All right. Let's start with the heirship portion of this case. 1 second while I pull everything up. All right. Who's going to get us started with the heirship?
Your Honor, I can start with Vera.
That's fine.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Vera Kosicki.
Well, it's everybody who intends to testify, if you'd raise your right hand.
Yeah, raise your right hand.
All right, let's get Vera to raise her right hand as well.
She's got her son now.
Vera, can you hear me?
Have to
Okay, you're muted. I can't hear you.
unmute. Yeah, I know it's doing that for her. That's right.
I'll get to you in just a second. If you want to lower your hand for a minute, that's fine. Let's get Vera on.
Okay. Okay, can you see me now?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Everybody who intends to testify, raise your right hand. Each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you provide here today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do. I do.
Very good. Okay.
Vera,
Counselor.
could you please state your name for the court, please?
Vera Kosicki?
And are you personally,
You can lower your hand, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
are you personally familiar with the family and marital history of Diane Bryan?
Yes, I am.
And how long did you know Diane Bryan?
I've known Diane since 1988.
Okay, and you were a
What's
friend, not a family member, is that right?
No, I'm not a family member. We were neighbors. We both moved in the same block when they built their homes. We were like the first ones on the block, and we became very good friends and neighbors.
Frozen, oh dear. Oh, no, now she's good. Wait, yeah, she's. Vera,
you-
did you hear
yes.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Did Diane die in Fort Bend County on March 11th, 2023?
I know that she was in Texas when she died. I'm not sure exactly what county she was in,
Okay,
but definitely I do know that she moved to Texas. That's where she died.
okay. Well, we'll come back to the residents' questions. Was Diane ever married?
Yes, she was.
Did her husband predecease her?
Yes, he did. Ron, yes.
Ron Bryan?
Ron Bryan, yes.
And did she have any children?
She did. She had 2 sons. She loved dearly Matthew and Justin.
Mm-hmm. And did they both predecease her?
They did, unfortunately. Yes, they did.
Okay. And do you know if Diane had brothers and sisters?
She always mentioned her brother Dennis that I know of. I know she did have a sister, wasn't sure where she lived in Canada or somewhere, but I just knew of Dennis and Peggy and a niece. She didn't talk much of her family, but she did mention Dennis, yes.
Okay. And do you know if her sister predeceased her?
I believe she did, yes.
Okay. And did she, after her son's deaths or before, did she adopt any children, take any other children into her home?
She did not.
Okay. You would be aware if she did have any other children besides the two boys, is that
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I talked to her every year. We talked, we kept in contact. We both had the same birthday, so we always kept in contact and yeah, I knew her very well.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, did Diane die without leaving a written will?
I know that she did mention she did have a will.
Okay, she said she had a will.
Yes,
Okay, did you ever see the will or anything like that?
I have not, no.
Okay. Do you know if a search was made for the will or did you ever come out to Texas or would you have any knowledge about that?
No, I have not.
Okay. Do you know any other heirs to this estate besides her brother Dennis and her nieces and nephews?
I don't know, no other family.
Have you been offered anything for your testimony today?
I have not, no.
Judge, I'm going to pass the witness. We'll get back to the test.
So what's the witness next? Counselor?
What am I?
That's fine.
All right, Barry, this is William Engel. I'm the item to talk to you about Diane Bryan and her family. You recall that?
I'm sorry, I can't hear that well. What was that?
This is William Engel, the item I spoke to you about Diane.
Oh, yes, yes, hi.
All right, perfect. Let's run through just a couple of things here. You knew her husband, Ron, right?
Yes, I did, yes. I even knew her parents too. We've had them over before even they died.
That was the next question I was gonna ask you. Now,
Okay.
Charles Kane was her father, correct?
I'm sorry, who was her father?
That's what I'm asking you. Charles Kane, was that her father?
I kind of, it's been so long, 32 years, I forgot his name, but,
Did her father predecease her?
oh, yes, yes, he did.
All right. Do you know her mother's name?
I don't recall, no.
Did her mother predecease her that you know of?
Oh, yes, she did, yes.
And so Diana told you that her parents were deceased.
Yes,
Now, as far as her two children, Matthew and Justin, did Matthew have any children?
Matthew had no children, neither did Justin.
And you would know about whether they had children or not.
I would, yes,
That she talked about her boys and talked about that they never had kids.
yes.
And you knew both the boys too, correct?
Oh, yes, I knew them since 1988 till they deceased, yes.
And they would come around and you never saw them with any kids or heard them tell about any children they might have had.
No, no, they never had no children.
I'm gonna pass the witness, Your Honor.
Counselor?
I don't believe there's anything that hasn't already been, I don't believe there's anything that hasn't already been covered. I'll pass it.
Very good. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Peggy Kane.
Proceed.
Ms. here in person. Could you state your name for the court, Mrs. Kane?
Peggy Kane.
Okay, and you're personally familiar with the marital history and family of the decedent Diane Bryan?
Yes,
Okay, how long and in what capacity did you know Diane?
I'm married to her brother for the past, I've been married to her brother for 53 years.
And that's Dennis C. Kane who's sitting here?
Yes,
Okay. And did decedent die in Fort Bend County on March 11th, 2023?
yes,
At the time of her death, did she reside here in Fort Bend County?
yes,
Okay. And was Diane ever married?
yes,
Okay, but her husband predeceased her,
yes.
and that was the Ron Bryan that
Ron
they're,
Bryan,
okay.
yes.
And did she have any kids?
2 boys, Matthew and Justin.
They both predeceased her,
Yes,
and they had no children of their own.
no, neither one of them.
Okay. And did the decedent have brothers and sisters?
Yes, she had a brother
Dennis, and a sister.
And her sister Joan predeceased her.
Yes,
And Joan's children are Lori, Scott, and Diane. Is that right?
Lori, Scott, and Nicole.
Oh, and Nicole, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
That's her name. And those are her nieces and nephews.
Yes,
Okay. Did she adopt any children, have any other children that you're aware of?
no,
And you would be aware if there were other children,
absolutely,
okay? And her parents predeceased her as well?
yes.
And to the best of your knowledge, did Diane die without leaving a written will?
To the best of my knowledge.
And after she died, did you and Dennis look through her belongings
Did we look through her belongings?
to see if she had a will?
Oh, yes, well, I guess we did, didn't we? She didn't have one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and she was in a facility when she passed away?
Yes, she was.
But you looked through her personal belongings there, not, okay.
Yeah.
Has a search been made for a will to the best of your knowledge?
No, I mean,
Besides looking through her?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know of any other heirs to this estate besides the nieces and nephews and your husband?
no.
Okay. Have you been offered anything for your testimony here today?
Have I been offered anything?
Yes, like money.
No.
Your Honor, I'd like to pass a witness.
Stringlehall.
Peggy, you and I spoke a week or two ago talking about Diane Bryan. You recall that conversation we had,
Mm-hmm,
talking about her heirs? You knew her very well?
yes,
Okay. Now, Diane passed away roughly 2023, right around in there?
yes,
Okay. Now, her husband Ronald predeceased her.
yes,
Okay. And the two of them had two children, correct?
yes,
And that was Matthew and Justin, like you said earlier.
yes,
And then Matthew and Justin predeceased 2015, 2020, right around in there, each of them.
mm-hmm,
Okay. Did they have any children at all?
no,
And you would know if they had any children?
yes,
You kept in touch with them, you kept in touch with Diane, she never
Yes.
talked about grandchildren?
no,
You never saw Matthew and Justin come up with any kids or anybody that they claimed to be?
no,
Okay. And then her parents, Charles and Constance, correct?
yes, yes,
And did you know them?
yes,
Okay. And they both predeceased Diane also?
yes,
Okay. Charles roughly a 2005-ish, does that sound about right?
Yeah, I would say,
And Constance 2010-ish?
mhm.
Okay. Now, the two of them had the two children.
Constance and Charles had 3 children,
Who's the third?
yes.
Who's the third child?
It was Joan, and then it was Diane, and Dennis is the youngest, yeah.
You got me on that one because that's the one that I always ask and I always mess it up. You're correct. The three. Two that are still, two that, besides the decedent, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And Dennis is your husband. He's still here.
I think he's still here,
All
yeah,
right. Now, Joan, her sister, you knew her.
yes,
Okay. And she passed away a few years ago too.
yes,
She passed away before Diane.
yes,
Okay. Now, she had 3 children and only 3 children.
yes.
Okay. And you named them before, name them again for the court so we got. this
Scott,
all.
Lori, and Nicole, yeah,
And that's the same as Lori Trout, Nicole Garrett, and Scott Simon.
yes,
And you would know if Joan had any other children, correct?
yes,
Okay. And there is no will,
no,
never saw one. You never saw a will for
No.
Diane.
no.
Judge, I'm gonna pass the witness.
Counselor? Counselor, pull that mic over towards you. There you go. Thank you.
Did, anyone check Diane's residence for a will?
Did anyone check what? The bank?
Diane's residence
Her
for a
residence.
will?
Not that I,
Her home.
I don't know. You handled that, I guess. I don't know. All I know is that we tried to get her to sign a will. We talked to her about it. She talked about it, but that's all she did. She never went through with really writing her own will, no.
All right, thank you. I'll pass it.
No further questions, Judge, and those are my 2.
All right, Counselor, do you have any witnesses you'd like to call for the airship?
I do, Your Honor. Cheryl Lewis, I Zoom.
Okay, proceed.
Ms. Lewis, are you there?
I am. I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll try and speak louder. Would you please state your name?
My name is Cheryl Lewis.
And are you a resident of the state of Texas?
I am.
And where do you live? Just the county.
I'm sorry.
What city do you live in?
I'm in Houston.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were in Central Texas somewhere. Can you tell me just a little bit about yourself?
A little brief about myself.
Yes, a brief about yourself.
My name is Cheryl Lewis. I've been a nurse for 43 years plus, and was in the military. Lived in my home for 30 years plus, and I've known. Is that what you want, or do you need more?
I'm just trying to place you. In your capacity as a nurse, did you have the occasion to meet Nick Simon?
Did I what?
Did you meet Nick Simon as a nurse?
Did I meet? Say again?
Did you meet Nick Simon?
Oh, yes, yes. I met Nick Simon as his nurse that took care of him, and I met the family.
Okay. And so you knew his wife, Joan.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And Joan had 3 children, is that correct?
That is correct.
And those children are Lori Truax, Nicole Garrett, and Scott Simon. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And do you believe if Joan had had any other children, you would have known about it?
Oh, yeah, because I visited them and spent time with them, and Joan would have, yes, she would have told me.
Okay. And is it possible she adopted any children?
No.
And so Mr. Simon has passed, is that correct?
I cannot hear you.
Mr. Nick Simon has died, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And also his wife, Joan,
That is correct.
and they left the 3 children.
Nicole, Lori and Scott, yes.
And do you know if Joan had brothers and sisters?
I know that she spoke of Dennis. The answer to that question is yes.
Okay. And did she speak of anyone named Diane?
Yes, Dennis and Diane. She spoke of the 2 of them.
Do you know anything about them other than their being her brother and sister?
No, not really. I mean, I just know that one was an artist and the other one did something. I can't even remember what he did, but that's about it.
Okay, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna pass you to another attorney who has a question.
Can you hear me all right, Ms. Lewis?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Perfect. All right, you and I spoke, it's been a little bit, but we spoke about mostly Joan Kane and her heirs, correct?
Correct.
All right.
It's been a moment. Yes.
How long did you know Joan for?
We probably met in the 90s. I'm sure that Nick was in the hospital around the 1990s. Yes.
Okay, so a good 20 to 30 years you knew her.
That is correct.
You had a friend relationship with her. You guys kept in touch while she was alive and knew her like that as a good friend.
That's correct.
Okay. And she has 3 children and only 3 children, correct?
That is correct.
And you didn't know Diane, Brian, the decedent, did you?
Say again, did I know her personally? No.
Okay, that's okay. I have no further questions, Judge. I'll pass the witness.
Counselor.
None for me, Your Honor.
All right, Counselor, any further witnesses that you'd like to call for the airship? All right, Mr. Engelhop, do you have anything you'd like to add for the airship?
The only thing I would add, Judge, is that the very clear who the heirs are, and then also Jones Kane, or Joan Simon, her estate was probated in County Court 3. All 3 of the heirs pop up over there too, on the, what they've done over there. So I'm fairly confident that the heirs are as stated with the 2 siblings, with Dennis, with Joan, and her 3 children are only the 3 that are listed in the heirship order. So I'm confident that, and that her sons have no kids. After doing all the research and looking for them, they have no children.
Okay, and there's nothing further from you, Counselor, for the
No,
heirship?
Your Honor.
All right, then. After listening to testimony of Vera Kuzicki, Peggy Kane, and Cheryl Lewis, the court finds by clear and convincing evidence that the decedent's heirs are those listed in the judgment declaring heirship. I'm going to discharge Mr. Engelhop from his duties as attorney ad litem, and I show you are owed a fee in the amount of $3,120. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And is that agreed to?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Engelhop, you're free to go if you like. And then I'm going to go ahead and release the 2 Zoom witnesses unless they're needed for anything else.
No, they're not.
Counselor, do you need them for
No.
anything? All right, Ms. Kazicki and Ms. Lewis, y'all are free to go. Thank you for your testimony.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's move into the dependent administration. Who's starting this? Counselor?
I can begin, Your Honor. Oh, we space.
We'll do them from the table. It's fine. I mean, we don't have any more Zoom witnesses and nothing's necessary for them to hear us. So.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Dennis Kane.
Proceed.
Could you you were sworn in earlier, right?
Yes,
He was.
Okay. Would you state your name for the court, please?
Dennis Kane,
And what's your relationship to the decedent?
I'm her brother.
Okay. And Diane C. Bryan died in Fort Bend County on March 11th, 2023.
That's
is that
correct.
Right. And she was a resident of this county when she died. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And her heirs have been established, and she left an estate. Is that right?
That's correct.
And there is a necessity for administration of this estate. Is that
Yes.
right? Could you briefly describe and generally what the property is of the estate?
She has 3 accounts, I think total of about $100,000. And she has a home in Del Webb that's probably worth about $350,000.
Okay. And we mediated this case several months ago. Is that right?
Yeah, John Millard.
And Judge John Millard mediated, and all of the heirs agreed to a dependent administration. Is that right?
That's correct.
And Elizabeth Duff agreed to act as a dependent administrator.
That's correct.
And that's why we're all here today, and all the heirs present agreed to a dependent administration.
Correct.
Okay. And Judge Ms. Duff couldn't be here this morning. She had something pressing, but she said she'd be able to file the oath and pay the bond once an order is entered, but all the heirs agreed. And I think that's, oh, well, we don't need to prove up the citation because I filed it. I think that's all I have unless.
Counselor, do you have any questions?
Just one, this was pursuant to the mediated settlement agreement, correct?
True.
I'll pass witness.
Is the home mortgaged?
Yes.
No.
Isn't it?
No,
it's
there's no
not. It's
mortgage
green
on it.
card. Oh, then that's taxes. Okay.
All right, after listening to testimony of Dennis C. Kane, the court finds the decedent died intestate, or there's no more witnesses to be called. I just want to verify that before we continue. And there's a necessity for administration. The court will grant the request the applicant to appoint Elizabeth Duff as dependent administrator of the estate. Bond will be set in the amount of $500,000 in this case.
Thank you, Judge. She has a bonding.
No, I'm sure she does. Okay, thank you all. Anything further for the record, Counselor?
No, Judge.
No,
I'm good.
y'all are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, you may. Bring in the witnesses for the next case. Counselor, y'all can come up. Hey. Counselor, do you want to come get the will?
Oh, yes.
Lathan, can you hear me? All right, if you would unmute yourself, and Miss Pierre, if you would unmute yourself as well. Thank you. All right. We're on the record 24 CPR 041511.
He's frozen.
That's on our end.
Okay.
Come back. You were freezing up earlier too, not your voice,
Was
but
it?
your picture. Right?
If I could have the witnesses raise their right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear, ma'am, if you raise your right hand as well. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you provide here today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Very good. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and get us started, Counselor?
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Okay, I would like to call Miss Linda Schenkel. Ms. Schenkel, could you please state your name for the record?
Marie Addison Schenkel.
Okay, and you were the spouse of William Schenkel, is that correct?
Yes,
Mr. Schenkel died on March 3rd, 2024 in Houston, Harris County, Texas, correct?
yes,
He was 77 years of age, is that correct?
yes,
And 4 years have now elapsed since his date of death, is that correct? 4 years have not gone by.
oh, no,
Correct. And he was a resident of Fort Bend County, Texas, and had his fixed place of residence here in this county.
yes,
And I'm going to show you a document that is dated April 10th, 2014. And it's titled "To My Family, My Will." Do you recognize this as your husband's will?
yes,
Okay, and this is in your husband's own handwriting, is that correct?
yes, it is,
Okay, and it was signed by him,
yes,
and it was dated April 10th, 2014, is that correct?
yes,
To the best of your knowledge, was this will ever revoked?
no,
Okay, and this will lists you, and it also lists William Schenkel Jr., which is his adult son,
mhm,
correct?
yes,
And then it also lists by first name, Cameron and Palin, and those last names, to the best of your knowledge, he was speaking of Cameron Schenkel,
Cameron Schenkel and
okay,
Kaylin Schenkel.
and Kaylin Schenkel, and those are his grandchildren.
Yes,
They are adults, is that correct?
adults, yes.
Okay, and they're the children of William Schenkel, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. Did your husband have any other children?
no,
Okay. There's also a mention of a Keith, but it doesn't say a last name here, and it doesn't give a specific request. But just for clarity for the record, who is Keith?
Keith is my son,
Okay, all right. And in the will, it just asks you to says that you would take care of Keith, and it doesn't give anything specific to him, is that
no,
correct?
it's assuming that I would take care of anything that I want to make sure the Keith gets.
Okay. And no children were born to or adopted by your husband after he executed this will, is that correct?
No,
And you were the only marriage of Mr. Schenkel, or you were married to him at his date of death, correct?
Yes,
And did he have any prior marriages?
he did.
Okay, and were those he was divorced, is that
He
correct?
was divorced.
And what year was he divorced, if you can remember about what year?
We got married in 1976, so
Okay.
it was before.
Before 1976, he was divorced, all right, and he was never, you didn't divorce and remarry at any time, you
No.
stayed married the whole time, is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay, and the will does not name the state of Texas or any agency of the state or charitable organization as a devisee of the will, is that correct?
Yeah,
And-
I think this is correct.
Okay, and your husband was not receiving Medicaid, on or after March 1st, 2005, is
No.
that correct? And to, the best of your knowledge, the, state does not owe any unpaid debts, right? There's no debt on even
No.
your home, is that correct? There's no mortgage? Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, there is no necessity for administration of this estate, is that correct?
That's correct.
And you're asking the court to enter an order approving the application to probate will as a muniment of title,
Yes, sweetie, I'll get it in a minute.
as a
Yes.
muniment of title only, is that correct?
Yes,
And just to be clear, in the will, it does say that there is a distribution between you and your Mr. William Schenkel Jr. and his two children, correct?
yes,
Only cash, only money in banks.
that's it.
Okay, and there's no other assets to be distributed amongst the beneficiaries, correct?
That's correct.
And if you don't sell your house, then there's nothing to distribute in that or provision of the will, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Call your next witness.
Okay. I would like to call the Yolanda, Yolanda here.
Hi,
All right, hi Yolanda.
hello,
Could you please state your full name for the record?
Yolanda Pierre.
Okay, and Your Honor, will you be putting the will?
I will. Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay,
I've got it queued up, ready to go.
gotcha, thank you. All right. And Ms. Pierre, you were well acquainted with Mr. William Schenkel, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how long did you know Mr. Schenkel?
Oh, it's been over 10 years.
Okay, and how did you know him? How are you?
He was a deacon at my church.
Okay, and so as a deacon of the church, did you ever become familiar with his handwriting?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you ever become familiar with his signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and if I showed you a handwriting of his will, would you be able to identify it as his handwriting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, as you can see on the screen, the court has put on a will here that says to my family, my will, and then it's signed at the bottom, William Schenkel. At the bottom of that will, do you see, is that Mr. Schenkel's signature?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and is the handwriting throughout this will, is this all in the handwriting of Mr. Schenkel?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and to the best of your knowledge, Mr. Schenkel was 18 years of age at the time of his will, correct?
Yes, ma'am. You are.
And he was of sound mind, to the best of your knowledge, correct?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Okay, I have no further questions.
Call your next witness.
All right. Ms. Deborah Lathan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hi, Ms. Lathan, how you doing?
Hi.
Good. Okay, could you please state your full name for the record?
Deborah Lathan.
And you were also well acquainted with Mr. William Schenkel, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and how did you know him?
We worked together. He was my mentor, and then after that, just a long-term friend, he and his wife.
Okay, and how long did you know him?
Over 34 years or more.
Okay, and you are familiar with his handwriting and signature, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You've seen it on paper before, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and the court has put up the document dated to my family, my will, and it's signed here. It says, William. Is the signature here Mr. William Schenkel's signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is the writing here all in the handwriting of Mr. Schenkel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And he was, of course, 18 years of age at the time of his death.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, at the time he made his will. I apologize.
Yes.
And still, will was dated 4/10/2014, so he was 18 years of age at that time, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And to the best of your knowledge, he was of sound mind on the date that he prepared this will. Is that correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Any further witnesses you'd like to call?
No further witnesses, Your Honor.
All right, then the court heard the testimony of Linda Marie Addison Schenkel, Yolanda Pierre, and Deborah Lathan. They testified as to the proof of death, validity of the will, and other facts. The court will admit the will to probate as a muniment title. I will require the affidavit of fulfillment of terms in this case, though.
Yes. Sure. No problem.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry for your loss. And thank you all for coming on via Zoom to help us out and providing testimony to wrap this case up.
No problem.
Y'all are free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. My auditor will meet you in the back. If you just hand the will to her, that's fine. Is that the one he spoke of earlier?
Anderson? I'll put it down and I'll be looking. Thank you.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That's it, right, Judge?
Yes. Ms. Badaracco? Ms. Badaracco? Ms. Badaracco, your testimony is not needed today. Your case has concluded.